China's visa-free policy brings crowds of tourists. I happened to visit one of the most famous temples in Shanghai the other day, the Jade Buddha Temple in the downtown. And it opens 7 days a week, except very few occasions in a year, and entry is free. I haven't been there for quite a long time, and this time I happened to be a tourist again. And the moment I walked in, I found myself one of the few Chinese there, because there were at least 7 or 8 tourist groups there. So roughly, there were about 300 or even more foreign tourists in the halls, on the square, and the place for burning incense as well. And I can tell from the appearance and language that many are from Russia and Southeast Asian countries, and there were also Spanish tourists and South American tourists. So basically, I happened to see various tourists around the world in just one place. And surprisingly, these tourists were more experienced than the ones that I met before. Our impression on tourists are they are grouped together and follow the guide and listen to the introductions. But this time I saw more of them taking selfies from different angles. Some even walked in the halls and talked to volunteers about donation. And interestingly, at the square of burning incense, a group of tourists, including old ladies and even kids, were burning incense just like the few Chinese visitors together. And please be noted that now in most of China's temples, you are offered free incense if you like. So I would say that today's foreign visitors are having more immersive experiences than before. And a funny scene is in the front of the main hall. There was a bronze incense burner, which is a few meters tall, and folks like to throw coins into the burner to test if they are lucky enough. It is not an official part of visiting or praying in a temple, but people take it for fun. And interestingly, you could see foreign tourists are imitating local folks and throwing coins to the burner, and the fun spread to other foreign tourists as well. The temple is definitely a popular place with history, and knowledge, and free to visit. I assume that if you are in a group tour and if you are in Shanghai for the first time, possibility is very high that the Jade Buddha Temple is on your itinerary, along with the Bund and Yuyuan Garden. But notably, there are also a growing number of visitors that DIY their trips and explore more less crowded places, but with unique taste, such as visiting the local tailors for suits and Chinese costumes for very decent prices, or visiting small towns in the suburbs for an exquisite country experience. 460,000 foreign tourists visited Shanghai by the end of February, nearly 1/3 of growth compared to the same period last year. South Korea, Singapore, and Malaysia tops the 3 sourcing countries, while Russia has seen a spike of more than 200%. If you have a plan to visit China, you might choose Shanghai as the first stop and enjoy your trip here.